to obviously put this whole event on and together, and it's all about community. I mean, it's all about the CHP reaching out, first responders reaching out to the community, and the community has reached back and said, hey, big handshake, I'm bringing out cars, we are going to have a blast. So, major sponsors here. Want to thank, a nice round of applause for each one of these sponsors because they donated some big bucks. Action Photo Art. Bill McAnally Racing. Had a chance to race some NASCARs with Bill McAnally one time down at Roseville. There's nothing crazier than a bunch of TV people with cars that have like 700 horsepower in them, and we don't know what we're doing. It was nuts. Great time. CAHP Credit Union. Nice round of applause for those guys. California Overhead Door. Of course, a major reason this is happening today, the CHP Museum. Nice guy, Doug Bierkamp Engineering. The Guts Factory. Mercedes-Benz of El Dorado Hills. Nilo Volvo of Sacramento. Pacific Supply. Robinson's Automotive. Smile. Thompson's Auto and Truck Centers. And finally, Western Sign Company. Thank you all for your big help. All right. Also, something that's kind of interesting today is we had some donations of some CHP vehicles, and we thought we'd acknowledge at least the Cornet over here was donated today. That's going to the CHP Museum. But what's interesting, we got the name? Jeff Boyle. It's a 73 Dodge Cornet. And then down here, this was found a couple of days back. It's obviously a Camaro. It's a 79 Camaro. And if you look at this, it's in like arrested decay. I mean, everything that was in that car is exactly the way they found it in that car. With the shotgun in place, the cap in place. Everything in the back that was in there is exactly the way they found that. And that was brought to us by, and again, all donated. David Bo Hobart, a 1979 Chevy Camaro. So nice round of applause for the Cornet and the Camaro. That's going to the museum. And also, of course, we do talk about charity, and that's what this whole event is about charity. And the three major charities that are being helped today are the 1199 Society, and of course that helps the women and children of fallen officers. 245 Squad Club, and that is for youngsters that want to become CHP, kind of gets them in the groove for that. 245 is the CHP group up here in El Dorado County. And the CHP Museum, obviously, the reason these cars are here, and they're getting donated, and of course the funds. So now, let's talk a little bit about some of the winners. We have some kids picks. And what's interesting about the kids picks is they don't know what the cars are. So we have numbers and names. So we're going to deliver your kids award at the end because we don't know what your car is, so we can't find it. All right, so listen to your name, listen for a number, and then come up here, and Bruce should be around somewhere, and he's going to help us out and right there. So Bruce is all set right there. And what we're going to do is Bruce is going to go ahead and take you on over there. And the winners are second place. The car number is 35, and it's Mike Sheets. So you got a kid's award. Okay, Mike. So find Bruce. We'll get you your award. And first place is number 27. Bruce, is it McFarland? Bruce is McFarland. If you know Bruce, get a hold of him, okay? And that way you can get to hold their kids award. All right, we got something to talk about because we can't just put these events on. They just don't happen. It takes a big crew to do this. And we'll bring up the commander here. If you want to come on over here, and I'll get this mic. Hopefully this doesn't feed back down there. Let's see. So there you go.
Any feedback?
That's good right there.
Stay over here. Farther? Right there. Hey, real quick, I just want to thank all of you for coming out. This isn't just a CHP event. It's not just a car show, it's a community event. And by the number of people that I see here, obviously, knowing that we've got a strong community that supports law enforcement, I mean, this just, epitomizes, the law enforcement community and we want to work together. Some real quick thank yous is I'd like to thank my staff, all the volunteers, both members of the department, both senior volunteers, retirees, and just gracious citizens that just kind of stepped out of the woodworks to help us put this thing together. But this event would not have taken place without the dedication of one in particular individual. And I'd like Bruce Frizzley to come up here real quick. this whole event that you're standing up, everyone's a part of. It started about a year ago with a conversation from Richmond, asking if we could revitalize the Cops and Rodders that last happened at our academy in 2004. And through multiple conversations, I don't know which one of us is more gray hair for saying yes, but I said yes, and then Bruce went forward. And it's probably spent over just thousands of hours to get us to where we are today. So Bruce, just a small token of my appreciation and the department's appreciation.
Sure. He wants this back Monday morning.
I think this will look really good on my wall, but I'd like you to take as a token of our appreciation. It's this and honor of putting this thing on course. So, thank you.
See if I can do it without choking up. But I'm so proud of all you people who trusted us and support us. Thank you.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you, Bruce. You said it perfectly. All right, are we ready for some awards? Okay, the way this is going to work, we're going to name, of course, the award recipient, and then we want you to come up and you can stand right in front of this 1979 Camaro, get a nice shot there, and sort of do it with a, sort of a trophy transfer. So do we have trophy distributors over here? I don't know either. They all look the same, but I know they're not. So as long as we've got some, okay, here we go. The CHP is moving in now. It's like a SWAT movement here. All right, Class A, stock truck, pre-1940, number 99. It's a 1934 Ford AA, William Dreher. Yeah, I like that. 2 arms in the air. He's the man. Come on out front there. The photo with the commander. And again, that's stock truck pre-1940 and 1934 double. Congratulations, and again, that's William Dreher. Thank you for coming out. Okay, this is a Class B stock truck 41 to 59. It's a 1952 Chevy 310D Raymond Morales. Looking for Raymond. You Raymond right there? You gotta come up with both arms up like this. Yeah! And the crowd went wild. And there you go.
This one?
All right, now we're going to move on to our Class C. 1960 to present, number 64, a 1960 Chevy El Camino, Jim Nichols. Again, this is for a 1960 Chevy El Camino. It's in the C Class. Stock truck, 1960 to present.
And I know, I've gotten the phone.
Make sure we got a good shot there. A mug shot. All right. Now, Class D modified truck, pre-1940. Number 56, a 1940 Ford Larry, is it Pogie? Larry Pogie or Pogie? Pogio? Pogio. 1940 Ford. Are you Larry? All right, congratulations. And Bruce and Commander Larry's right there with the straw hat on. Again, for a 1940 Ford, this is a modified truck. And here we go, Class E, another modified truck. This is 41 to 1959. It's a 1958 Chevy truck, number 26, Keith and Corman Field. Keith and Corman Field. I'm going with the handwriting here. It's Sharman. Keith and Sharman. They're from Pollock Pines. Awesome. A 41 to 59. So it's a 58 Chevy truck. So many awesome cars out here today. Great variety. It's like a mini Concorde de Leons. Here we go. Class F, modified truck, 60 to present. A 68 Chevy flatbed, Dan Henderson.